Nobody is taking the bait. Not in LA, not in DC. They're not going to take it in Chicago either. I don't really give a shit if he's redefining the Department of Defense as the Department of War. Of course he's going to do that. He wants to be a dictator. Of course he's going to do that. He's tried to start wars all over the place already. Y'all, it's not surprising, right? Trump renaming the Department of Defense to the Department of War. It's like fork found in kitchen, right? But people hear Department of War and that's big and scary. And so he and his team are going to keep using that phrase to try and scare and intimidate you and get you to be in your full emotion mind and freak out and to have their propaganda work on you, demoralize you, get you to be paralyzed and give up. And we're not taking that bait either. We are not going to give in to the propaganda. We're not going to let the psychological tactics of the regime work on us. So sure, he can go ahead and call it the Department of War. His team can go ahead and put out the most cringeworthy, embarrassing Truth Social bleats, tweets, whatever they're called. This is the one that's got everybody's panties in a twist right now. I love the smell of deportations in the morning. Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War. Just like the worst. Oh my God, this picture, you guys. Shapocalypse now. How cringy can you be? Right, so a lot of people in my comments and a lot of creators on social media were real worked up about that tweet. Failing social media platform post, whatever the fuck it is. Chicagoans are about to find out why it's called the Department of War. I even saw a couple of attorneys on TikTok and on Instagram today say, well, that's treason. Trump is literally trying to commit treason. Right, I'm not an attorney, but I think they're referencing Article 3, Section 3, Clause 1, which talks about people levying war on the United States. Like, okay, I understand why people are getting all spun up about this. But at the same time, when I see posts like that, I'm like, one, how embarrassing that they have to resort to these kind of tactics. I know that propaganda doesn't have to be very sophisticated to work on people, because again, it's that emotional appeal. J.B. Pritzker, governor of Illinois, said the president of the United States is threatening to go to war with an American city. This is not a joke. This is not normal. Donald Trump isn't a strong man. He's a scared man. Illinois won't be intimidated by a wannabe dictator. Yeah, Governor Pritzker, multiple things you got incredibly correct here. One, it's not normal. This is not normal. We've got to remind each other. Remember what things were like a year ago? What is happening in the U.S. now? It's not normal. This is not what presidents do to their own people. Donald Trump is acting like a wannabe dictator. But for me, when I see posts like this, I completely agree with Governor Pritzker. Donald Trump is scared. He is blustering big time because he's scared, because he's failed in LA. He's failed in DC. He's already pulling troops out of DC. He's gonna try and hop around the country and be like, please let this work somewhere, because the Epstein files are about to come out. My health is really bad.